What if what's happening is this is a good person with a toxic habit or toxic behaviors? This is the number one reason why leaders cannot shy away from giving feedback, especially behavior-based feedback. And so if we have a passive or avoidant tendency in our leadership, what ends up happening is we create a narrative that blames the other individual, but it makes the fundamental attribution error. So when we have an employee that is doing toxic behaviors and we avoid actually addressing it with them or bringing it to their attention, we enable ourselves to start telling the story that they're the bad person, not just that it's a behavior flaw or a behavior gap. So to move from avoidant and passive leadership styles to much more engaged and interactive leadership styles, we want to tweak the dial because sometimes it's uncomfortable to do things differently. And one of the things that we can start to do with leadership to be more engaged is start with recognition feedback first. Start with recognizing what people are doing really well. When you see them do the behaviors you want them to be doing, tell them about it. Recognize the behavior. Be specific in your recognition of their behavior, what you saw, how they did it, and the positive impact. And that will help you to establish a relationship of feedback and dialogue and culture. Then you can gradually move yourself towards, and by gradually, I mean within the next day, move yourself towards bringing to their attention and observation of a toxic habit, a toxic behavior. Are you aware? What I observed was you doing this in this way, and this was the impact. And then open the space for dialogue to find out what's going on for them, why they choose that type of behavior. Are they aware of the impact that it creates? And suddenly you've moved yourself into a much more coach-based leadership style.